New right now, the American Cancer Society Cancer Action Network reports a majority of states, including Texas, are not on top of preventive solutions against cancer.
They say although Texas is lagging in efforts to prevent tobacco use, Amarillo may actually be doing pretty well as a whole. Pro News 7's Natalie Granda joins us with more. Natalie?
Lisa, Larry, that report indicates Texas may not be doing enough to nip cigarettes in the bud. Texas has been falling behind in cigarette taxing and we're below the recommended funding for tobacco prevention. Amarillo, however, is using a pretty good chunk of change to help stop smoking. Texas is apparently falling short in tobacco prevention. State Representative John Smithy of Amarillo says the issue of banning smoking in public places has come up, but has quickly been shot down.
So far, that measure has failed. It's failed to pass in any of the sessions that it's been brought up.
And that's not just statewide. The ban has been voted off locally as well.
In all those instances, it's failed here locally. And so there have been a number of efforts, but right now, if you live in Amarillo, and from a statewide Texas standpoint, we don't have those broad bans on cigarette smoking.
According to the report, a reason that it's difficult to ban smoking in public is because sometimes the business owners can't differentiate between real cigarettes and electronic cigarettes like this one. The report also states that while electronic cigarettes are advertised as healthier, they are harmful to both the user and the ones around them. But Smithy says the state received a hefty settlement from the lawsuit several states joined against a tobacco company a few years ago, and a lot of that money is being put to use.
A good part of that money was devoted to education programs that would deal with trying to prevent tobacco use.
The American Cancer Society says that since that 2001 settlement, the city has used thousands to stop smoking in its tracks.
$500,000 is spent each year to combat tobacco use.
Smithy also says the state may be falling below the recommended funding because for each dollar spent on tobacco prevention, another dollar is taken out of school programs and highways. He also says they need to see results from the money being put in, something the American Cancer Society says they're seeing.
Graders, it's down 80%. In 2001, since 2001 for 8th graders, it's down 78%.
To see the rest of that report and how Texas is lacking with tobacco prevention, plus how Amarillo works to prevent tobacco usage, see the story on our website at connectamarillo.com. From the Kennedy Broadcast Center, Natalie Granda, Pro News 7.